What's the date today, Trent?
22nd.
22nd. Hey guys, IB2 and what are you, 3? IB3 is over here in the other bed coming at you tonight. We're at the shed in Byron, at the Byron 80. We're getting geared up. We're gonna hit the second day of turkey season. This morning was the opener for most permits, April the 22nd. But we came out here tonight and we're gonna get settled in and get up and hunt in the morning. So we got ourselves some pizza at the Matadors in Byron there. Pretty good, little deep dish. We got a couple cocktails rolling. We were gonna do some scouting tonight, but it is raining, so I think we're just gonna, we got a plan for the morning and we're gonna go ahead and try to execute that plan and see what we see out there. If we run into a bird, obviously we'll try to get set up on it, but we got it set up pretty nice, looking pretty comfy. Got everything we need. Got some food, got some cold drinks, we got some coffee ready to go. So got the heater rolling, good to go. We'll see if we can whack a bird tomorrow. Give you a quick He's on the ground. I would like to be behind you, but I'm not moving now. Cutting that ridge. In front of you.
circle around on some turkeys right now. They're out in this field out here. We're trying to circle around to at least get in front of the hens. We didn't see any Tom with them, but we're gonna make them a little move here and see what happens. Last I saw Trent, she was on the edge of that switchgrass. Or this one, the next one over actually. So there's another field in between. We'll get around to that other point. Do a little bit of calling. Well, we've had some decent action as far as the vocalization of turkeys this morning. We started back on the east edge and had some gobbles going. And then as we're doing our calling, there was some calling to the north and some calling to the south. And I thought that that was some hens, but it turns out it was a couple of hunters. There was a hunter to the north and a hunter to the south on our southeast corner and on the east border. So we'd given it a few minutes. Didn't really get any closer action with those gobbles, so we got up and was gonna make a circle and go into the walnut plot, and that's where we saw the pop-up line just over the fence edge. So we backed out, headed down, got on the east border trail, headed to the south here, caught up with another guy 20 yards over the fence, set up on the southeast corner. So I don't mind guys hunting, but what this guy did on the southeast corner, he's shaking his head at us, and you shouldn't shake your head at people who are on their own property. So we made a beeline, a little circle. We actually headed back. We're gonna head back to the north here, and we got to the trail, pops out into the backfield, and we saw, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 hens across the way. So we've tried to circle back and get kind of ahead where we thought they were going. If they were headed south, we're ahead of them right now. But if they're headed west or southwest, then we're kind of out of the game. So we're going to give this spot maybe up to an hour, do some soft calling, see what happens. We just moved again. It's about 8:40 now. Those turkeys are out here. So we did kind of get in front of them again, or at least to the side of them. But I think they're moving in a direction that is going to be challenging for us. So we're just going to sit here, do a couple calls, give it a bit, see what we can see. Gobblers aren't with them, so, and we're not really sure where the gobblers might go or be on the property yet, so we're just gonna give us a call, see what we can learn.
Okay, boys and girls, we're concluding our first official hunt on the Byron 80 here. We ended up seeing a few birds, all hens, but quick recap, we headed all the way back to the east power line, or the east property line, got set up, lots of birds gobbling all the way from the south to the north, and we had 2 or 3 we figured were pretty close, so started calling a little bit, but then there was some aggressive calling going on, and I kind of matched it while we're sitting there. Well, it turns out we had a couple hunters that were, how far do you think they were?
75 yards.
75, 80 yards. And that kind of boogered up the whole situation, I think, because they're just calling way too aggressive. For the birds weren't even out of the tree yet. So we looped around, went down the south, saw another hunter down there giving me the old head shake when I'm on my own trail walking my property, which I almost went over and talked to him, but figured I probably shouldn't. But anyway, we kept circling around, come back. Where do we see them hens? That time? Or
When we circled all the way back, coming back through the trail to come to.
Through the trail out in the main bigger field, we saw a bunch of hens, so we tried moving on them, and we were just behind them. And then there's no gobble, and not sure where the gobbler was. So we could spend the day out here, probably catch up with one, but we got to get going. So we're gonna do that. I was just gonna show this gun Trent's using. It's a semi-auto Budweiser edition. I bought this gun before Trent was born, back in the beer selling days. Anheuser-Busch had a conservation partnership program, and it's a Remington 1187 semi-auto, and the serial number is BUD 00282. I'm not sure how many they made. Could use some re-blue in here, but he's got her wrapped in some camo tape and good to go. So this gun's as old as you are.
Older than me.
I bought it, yeah, you were born in May. I think I bought it that fall before you were born. So let's go get them, boys and girls. We'll stick after it.